Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tafalarota. It's day 5 of the 31 Days of Tarot by Ethany, and today we supposed to talk about the cards that stalked us in 2016. I had 3 cards that stalked me. One was, especially throughout the first 6 months of 2016, was the Wheel of Fortune. It stalked me in the client readings, and it started when I kind of misread the Wheel of Fortune in a client reading. And it was a reading for my friend actually, and I could get a very close look at the verification of it. And it was interesting that the Wheel of Fortune taught me a lot about reading tarot this year, and was a great teacher. So thank you, Wheel of Fortune. And 2016 was a kind of middle year for me. It wasn't too bad or too good. It was kind of wavy, and I did have to learn a lot about, finding the center. The world was going really wacko in 2016, and there were a lot of events that kind of put us out of our comfort zones and also made us face the reality as it was, even if we didn't like what we saw. So the Wheel of Fortune was one of the stalkers. So the other card that stalked me was Seven of Swords. Um, it's an interesting card, and I have learned to experience this card in 2016, which is amazing. I never feel this card to be a thief card. Um, I was always surprised by the brightness of it in the Rider-Waite-Smith and by the yellow background and this kind of quite unusual coloring for the sword suit. And also in the Marseille Tarot, I thought, it's a metal embrace of 6 swords, and there's a strong, powerful opposition of one bigger sword that crosses the other 6. And this year I did experience being the middle sword, so I had to fight with quite a lot of prejudice or fight. Well, I just did my thing, but I was faced with a strong opposition from like a strong Catholic background society regarding my tarot lecture, which I gave at the culture house, um, and also I experienced this card as using your intellect and acting really smart. So here, maybe you do not have to take everything on. Some stuff is just not yours. Just leave it and go with what you think it's right for you. And also, avoid direct fighting and protecting your opinion and blah blah blah. This year taught me a lot that we are different and people have different opinions, and in a way each one of us is right in their own ideas about life. So who am I to tell someone that they are not right? This person probably won't be hearing me anyway. It will be like opposing force. So all I can do is respectfully respect their opinion, and if I don't like it, just remove myself and go and hang out with people who bring open-mindedness into my life, because I love those kind of characters. So this card was quite interesting, and also I pulled a lot of Eight of Cups. And this card, I'm still kind of, I know the book meaning of it, but I love to know my cards, knowing my body. I like to experience them. And the Eight of Cups, I just wouldn't be sure how I see it happen or how I experienced it in my life. Um, we know that in Rider-Waite-Smith, the Eight of Cups shows the guy walking off into the mountains at night, leaving the eightful, beautiful, standing golden cups on the ground. And this card always has some kind of motion of starting anew, leaving something that is valuable for you maybe, and going off on a new venture. And it's a water card, so emotionally it would be asking you to maybe leave some all emotions behind you and open up to new possibilities. In Tarot de Marseille, this card looks quite harmonious, but in a way, each of the cups is separated from one another. The middle one, it's even more kind of separated from the rest. So this card could speak of like some emotional separation. Maybe I haven't gotten it yet because it is speaking about separation and it just didn't sink into my body and awareness, but I will get back to it for sure and we'll see. For now, it kind of left me and it's not popping out for me, but I will get back to you about it if it does. So these are my stalker cards, and I'm waiting to see all of your videos. So see you tomorrow. Bye.